Welcome to sternerstuff.com. Today I'm going to talk a little about Windows 7 and Mac OS X keyboard shortcuts. And let's start off in Windows 7. Now there's a few new shortcuts in Windows 7. Windows key and G displays your gadgets. Can be quite useful. So that was Windows key and G. Then there is Windows key and the arrow keys. Hold down the Windows key, press the arrow keys. Now I'm going to press the down arrow key, which will make this window restored. Press the left, snap to the left, restore, right arrow key, snap to the right. I'm going to minimize that by Windows key down. Now, this is especially useful when you might want to use two Windows Explorer windows to compare files, copy files. So here we have two of those, and I'm going to snap this one to the left, then I'm going to find the other one, and I'm going to snap this one to the right. There you are, very useful. This is the Windows key plus the arrow keys. Right, now I'm going to move to a few Mac OS X special shortcuts. So here we have. First one is function F10, and I'm going to use Finder for that. Function F10 displays all the open windows within your application. So here I've got a couple of two Finder windows open. I press function F10 and I can see them both, and I can choose the one I want to view. Next one is F11, function 11. That just displays the desktop, which is sometimes useful. Press F11 again and you restore your windows. And the last one is F12, which displays your gadgets. F12 again, and you turn that off. Now I'm going to compare a few small number of Windows and Mac OS X shortcuts, and I'm going to start off with the basic one, which is cycling through open applications. So here on the Mac OS X we use Apple plus Tab to cycle through everything that we've got open. That's the Windows 7 window. That's what I'm using to record this video. Word, a couple of Windows 7 applications, and back to Finder and to Firefox. So that was Apple Tab to cycle through open windows. If we now do the same thing in Windows 7, it's Alt Tab in Windows 7. Here you can see I'm cycling, that's Internet Explorer, cycling through them. And new in Windows 7 is that you can actually cycle through the desktop as well. So Alt Tab to cycle through the windows, drop it on the desktop, and you've got a desktop. So let's go back to Internet Explorer then. Okay, turn the page, and now I've got a couple more shortcuts before we're finished. The one is, if you're in something like Internet Explorer here, you might have very many tabs opened and you want to cycle through them without clicking everywhere. It's simply Control Tab. So if you watch the tabs at the top, Control Tab, next one, you cycle through like that. You can also go backwards, having Shift down, Shift, Control Tab, go backwards. Okay, let's do the same thing in Mac OS X. So going to Firefox, but it would work similarly with Safari and I believe other browsers as well. So same shortcut as in Windows, just do Control Tab and you cycle through the open tabs. Again, Shift works, you can go backwards. Right, the last shortcut, but the most useful one, is how to capture a bit of screen real estate on your computer and then maybe paste it into an email or into a Word document. It's quite useful if you find something nice you want to share with people. So I'm going to start off with Mac OS X, which is quite a complicated shortcut, but it is very useful, so it's worth remembering. It's Apple key, Control key, Shift key, hold those three down, plus number 4. So I'm repeating that again. It's the Apple key, Control key, Shift key, plus the number 4. And then your cursor, I have to use the mouse for this, your cursor turns into a crosshead. So I'm just going to select this beautiful part of my website. When I let go, that gets pasted into the buffer. And if I go into something like Word now, I can paste that. Very simple way of capturing bits. You can capture large or small items. Same works in Windows 7 or in any other version of Windows. Shortcut is totally different there. It's use the print screen key, which is on the top hand right side, and you hold down Alt first, then print screen, and that basically pastes the current application window into the buffer. That's it from my shortcuts. I hope you enjoyed them and hope you learned something. If you want to view a few more of them, then please refer to the shortcuts document on my website. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.